Okay, guys, so I had this laptop for over 8 months now. This is a two-in-one device. It's HP Envy 360, 15.6-inch screen. It's touch responsive. So it has touch screen, has Windows 8.1. I didn't upgrade to 10 yet. I'll do a video about why I'm not upgrading just yet. But yeah, like I said, it's very responsive. It's still relevant to today. Like I said, you can have it as a tablet, but although I wouldn't recommend holding it for a long time because it's pretty. It's like 5 pounds in your hand, so and it's a big screen to be like carrying around as a tablet. If you're gonna do that, you probably better off with a Surface or maybe an Asus transformer or something like that. But yeah, this device is still going strong. If you're into productivity and everything like that, I would definitely recommend this device because you can do a lot with it. It's not a gaming system or a gaming laptop per se, so you can't do Call of Duties and all that. It doesn't have the power for that. But if you're into school, if you do work, you do a lot of work on a computer, then I would definitely recommend the HP Envy because it's more for professionalism. And I mean, I do editing for videos. I do on-screen recordings and things like that with this device. And I do play like the mobile games. You can play mobile games like Asphalt, Into the Dead, Modern Combat 5. You can play those type of games on here. You can watch Netflix. You can download a lot of local applications for like TV per se. You can also use iTunes, of course. You can use Google Music Play. You can use Windows Media Player. You can use Xbox Music. I think they changed it now to Groove. But yeah, you have all your main things. And I don't have Cortana, but I do have this assistant called Dragon Assistant, and she pretty much does the same thing. It works the same way as Cortana. So that's kind of another reason why I'm really not going to get Windows 10 just yet. I'm still having fun. You can do the split screen with this device as well. You can drag on to the home screen. You get split screen things and that such with the Windows 8.1 already. So the speakers have Beats Audio. I think this is one of the last HP devices that had Beats Audio. And although it does have Beats Audio built in, it's really not as loud as you would expect it to be. So I would prefer you to get like, I have these things called Bluetooth speakers. I have Bluetooth speakers, and it makes my laptop louder. And I would do a video about that soon, how to connect Bluetooth speakers to your laptop. The video quality to watch movies is 1080p. So you have a 1080p screen display, and like I mentioned in my first review, that should be that should be standard now. I mean, 720 or 1360 by 768, that should be out the window by now with the laptop or even a desktop PC. They even have 2K out right now for laptops and for phones. So 4K, I wouldn't get into that right about now. I mean, there's really not enough content for 4K displays or 4K video. The only thing that really has 4K is YouTube and Netflix and possibly some other application or company. But like I said, you have your OneDrive. You have all your essentials from Windows and Microsoft. You can also put Google apps. I have Chrome. I have Google Keeps app. I have actually the Chrome app launcher. So technically, I wouldn't need a Chromebook if I had a Chrome app launcher because it acts just like the Chromebook devices. They have a YouTube app, but you can also use the browser on YouTube. You use the YouTube browser. And I do have a new video about the YouTube Transparent Player. You guys go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But my thing is, to sum this all up, it's still relevant to today. It's just about a year old. It might be a year old by now. This was released in 2014. It's now 2015, but I only had it for 8 months, so that's why I call it this 8 months later with the HP Envy. And this device, it runs the way I want it to work. It works the way I want it to work. And that's what's most important for consumers. You want a device that works how you want it to work. not how somebody's telling you that it's working. So, I mean, if you can't afford a MacBook or anything like that, something super high expensive, this costed me I think like $650 because I got like $150 back from Best Buy because they had this the price match, and then like it went on sale like maybe a few weeks after I had bought it originally, and I did the price match and got $150 back. So if you can, you know, price match devices with retailers, they can definitely cut you some costs and give you some money back in the same time. So you're really not spending what you thought you were spending. But I would, like I said, once again, I would recommend this laptop. It works great. You have the desktop mode and you have the apps. So it should be no complaints. And like I said, it's a 2-in-1, so you can, you know, turn it into a tablet, or what they call this the tent mode. This is really the tablet mode, but like I said, I would recommend you using it this way unless you really have to. Otherwise, just get a cheap 7-inch Windows tablet or something like that from HP. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Or like I said, get an Asus joint if you can't afford the HP Envy. But yeah, so this is my 8 months later review on the HP Envy. Peace.